Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's me, Mikey Pipes. Today is Monday, November 20th. Damn, 2023. And we are just getting ourselves situated today. We're taking out, unfortunately, a fairly new U.S.-born Burnham Independence. She's been leaking steam up the chimney. And we're replacing it today with this U.S.-born Burnham SteamMax 100. This is the SteamMax 100. We're going to do all new piping on the top, including a drop header, and it's really going to come out. We're going to load the boiler into the truck. We're getting rid of the pallet and the cardboard here at the shop because it's a big giant box. And we're going to take that boiler, put it in the truck, head over to the job. Smash that thumbs up button in advance, guys. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here it is. Burnham P205, I believe. Is it 205? No, it's an IN4. And she's got a whole heat exchanger, cast iron block, and so steam is going up the chimney. Flue pipe, up and out. So we're going to take this bad boy out, and we're going to put in the SteamMax 100 that you saw us load into that truck. All right, tomorrow's another one. Not as confined in space as this one. Speaking of confined space, how is this thing breathing, by the way? Well, there's no fresh air here. And it's a Home Depot special. She sure is. Home Depot special. I've determined that it's every couple seconds, the dog barks. All right, we built a little platform here. I got a piece of 3/4 inch plywood that we cut 30 by 38. I got a few cinder blocks there because I need to make this turn with the new boiler down. Otherwise, I guess we could manhandle it, but it's heavy. 400 plus pounds. So I got the little platform there, 4 cinder blocks. Peter got 16. You can never have too much. You can have too little, but you can never have too much. The last time we did this, it was with Frankie. Actually, the cinder blocks were breaking. Oh, yeah. Remember? So we got the plywood there. And say hi, Daniel. Say hi to Nana Claire.
She's probably not watching.
She's not watching?
No.
She'll watch your channel?
Yeah.
Good. DC HVAC. Check him out right there. He really firmly believes, and me as well, that we need to check heat exchangers on gas furnaces. And I actually saw a video by the DIY HVAC guy. He actually has a very neat trick. He's using a match, right, with the blower on in front of each tube. Very smart guy. Very smart guy. But check out Daniel's channel, HVAC, DC HVAC. What's up with these?
They were on the staircase.
They were on the staircase? Oh, yeah, smart. Okay, we moved the Peloton. We moved some stuff that was on the staircase. We're going to take out this boiler now. We're going to cut her. Oh, we need to see the drop light. We get a drop light? Oh, no drop light. There's no light in there at all. Nope, negative. Yeah, we need a light. And then we're going to pipe this bad boy in.
That dog.
Reminds me of the one I went into South Ozone Park for. And I'm there for literally an hour and a half. And the dog continued to bark the whole entire time.
I think you put it somewhere.
My dogs at least stop after a little while. They know you're not supposed to be there, so they bark, they make themselves known, and then they stop. Oh, God, earplugs. Note to self. Hi, Daniel. Hi, Mike. All right, we're cutting out this boiler piping. And, ow. After a few cuts, our Diablo blade, right? No more. No mas aquí. No mas. We're going to cut there. And I don't know how much of this we're going to cut out, but I'm just going to cut here for now. That way the boiler's disconnected from everything and go from there. That went down a half an inch, a quarter of an inch.
Yeah.
Went down a lot.
Wow.
All right. She's steaming. Peter's going to cut the side glass off because we're taking this thing out in sections. There you go. I gotta admit though, the Diablo blades, they suck compared to the Milwaukee's. I don't get it. Horrible. All right, we gotta cut those unions out. All right, so we cut the 3/8 threaded rod holding this section together, and also that section together. Now we're gonna take off our internal draft hood off the top of the boiler, and the 4 sections, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna cut that open, split it open, and then haul this bad boy out of here. We'll clean up the floor and bring our boiler into the basement. Let's see if you get that off while we're waiting. God. I'm getting it all on film too in case you bust your ass. Won't be a... Oh, look, there he goes. She moved. Yeah. And we're not doing this for any other reason other than we're just like bored right now.
OSHA?
OSHA, yeah. OSHA. At least you got your PPP on. I'm sorry, PPE. So they put a dresser coupling it. No, what is that?
It's a thread protector.
Oh yeah, it's thread protector. Thank you. Yeah, right here. Just so when we step out of this. Nana Claire would approve of us using drop cloths right now. There we go. Yes. Okay, good. Okay, perfect. There she is. 1, 2, 3, 4. See? Learn Español with Miguel. See? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 5, 6, 7, 5, 7, 6, 10. I skipped the whole. No, I skipped I went from 7 to 10. We forgot 14. No, that's.
Ocho.
Yes, it's like Sesame Street. Sesame Street taught me un poquito español. No, see, you gotta go in there.
It's gonna work.
Oh, well. There you go. See? You gotta break those nipples. You lefty or righty?
Alrighty.
Okay, so hammer it, bitch. We actually need a sledgehammer, not
like a lump.
hammer. Come on, what are you, Yachad? Come on.
My big hammer disappeared. My sledgehammer.
The sledgehammer disappeared?
Yeah.
We usually
bigger.
use
What am I gonna do with this thing?
It's bigger.
Peter,
we usually use Mike's.
I opened a piece of pipe.
Nobody has a sledge. It's in Mike G's truck.
Oh.
He has 2 of them. We have a 24-inch pipe wrench. It's not moving anymore. Oh. she's cracked.
Persistence, buddy. Oh no, hold on. Where's the other one?
The orange one? Right behind you.
Oh. Alright. Try it out. Just a wiggle it. Just a little bit. Just don't let that land on my foot. I don't have workman's comp.
Oh. You yourself don't?
What?
You don't?
No, I'm exempt.
That stinks.
He doesn't have to be exempt.
All right. I want to do that again. There we go.
You don't have to be exempt, right?
I choose to be, yeah. It's just expensive.
Yeah.
Nope, not going. Where's the other one piece? No, the orange one. Yeah, you motherfucker. You see the hole yet? Oh, it's over there.
I'll take
Look
the
at
next
this.
one.
Come on in here. There's our hole. See
Oh,
it?
yeah.
Right there. Look at that. There's a hole. How's your hole? Family. How's your hole? Repeat after me, ladies and gentlemen. Family. How's your hole? Family. How is your hole? Family. Now subscribe. Look at that hole. That's why they're replacing his boiler. Because she's steaming. Steam is going to take the path of least resistance when it's being created inside this cast iron block and the three others. Right? It's not going to go up the pipe, it's going to go up there. And it will steam in the atmosphere, and that's why we're changing out this boiler. The question is, why is there a hole in there? That's the $1 million question. Peter,
Yep.
are you a top or bottom?
Neither.
Okay, so you can hold the camera. You get ready, guys? I'm gonna. Up. You gotta push your hand. There you
Danny's right. Has to go up.
go. Okay. Good. All right. I'll lift up.
Against the island here.
Are we still on this hand truck? Yeah, I guess we are. Okay. Here we go. Just a few inches.
Step
Ready?
one.
Going down now. Next. One more, then landing. Landing. Good. All right. Here we go, guys. Here goes nothing. All right, Peter.
You're still in the truck. You're good.
Who's still in the truck? Peter still in the truck?
No, the boiler's still in the hand
scared.
truck.
I'm scared.
I'm back up if you need.
Well, me and Daniel cannot fit down the stairs, so side by side. We'll just wedge here, and this boiler won't fall on you.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, go a little bit. Okay. First step. Here we go. Go. All right, slide. You passed the second step. Keep going.
You're on the second step right now.
All right.
Past the third. Past it. Gonna pass the fourth.
Hold on, I need to get out of here. All right.
Why don't you step out of there?
Hercules! 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 Spinning it though is gonna be a problem now. I don't think we'll be able to spin it now. We're gonna have to take this thing off the hand truck. And I don't have enough room to get my hands in there. All right, one side's loose. Let's tilt
Just
this.
pull the strap right up.
Oh, yeah. It's stuck. Okay. We'll get the hand truck out of the way. We'll spin this and then put the hand truck back, maybe.
It's gonna be tough to get out. It's pinned.
And
We also
have the breech
the what?
at the back.
Oh. Oh yeah. All right.
That works.
All right. Hold on. Can you here you go. Okay. Can you
A little bit more. Yeah.
There. All right, but you can get that out though for now. We can spin the boiler. Okay. Good. Oh, almost. Sorry. Okay.
I could count the top though.
You know what? We're not gonna get the hand truck back on there.
Should we just carry it? I don't think
Let's try to carry it in.
2 on each.
It is what it is. All right.
I can help on your side.
Yeah. Okay.
Are we putting it straight down?
We're gonna try to lift up. All right. Hold on.
Once you pull out, I can get right in this back corner.
Where corner?
This right here, once you guys come out for it.
Yeah, but okay.
Right?
Where's the? There, okay, we have a few more inches for the foot. Okay. Here we go. Nothing.
3.
Ready? One. We'll lift it up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, take it out. Oh yeah. Everyone's hands clear?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, baby. It's not going to be centered the way. Maybe it will be. No. Because you have. I don't know. Whatever.
Is it taller?
Looks taller.
Looks a little taller. I'll go back just a little bit more. Okay, like right there. Solid, it's not moving. Is it level?
It looks like
Parallel?
yours could go a touch more that way.
Which way?
To mine.
Really?
To make it straight? No, this has to go this way.
Really? Look straight here. No, oh. I'm basing off the base. That's why.
Yeah, that looks straight.
Okay. All right, boiler's in place. It is 8:55. Quick little overview, and hopefully I won't talk about it again later. But one of the great things I love about the Burnham SteamMax, and by the way, U.S. Boiler Burnham is not a sponsor of the channel. I'm saying this strictly on my own opinion. Your mileage may vary. But one of the great things I love, which is also a negative, is that everything comes pre-assembled, pre-wired. Up to, I believe it is the SteamMax, I think it's the 6, so it's 6 section. After that, it's a knockdown. I could be wrong, but everything, our sight glass, our low water cutoff, our pressure gauge, all comes pre-assembled, and also pre-wired. But that's also a negative because in most cases, to get this boiler down to the basement where it belongs, you got to take all of that stuff off. But that's neither here nor there. Unlike the independents, we have to wire everything. Your thermostat relay, your transformer, your damper, your low water cutoff, your pressure troll, your rollout. No, the roll switches are actually already pre-wired. You have to do that on site. And guys, you know, if you're intimidated by electrical, it can definitely be very intimidating. But SteamMax by US Boiler is the solution. All right, it's in place. The first thing I wanted to do is get my draft hood diverter on the back of it. I have my 2 little wing nuts, one there and one there. Also on the bottom, we have this plate, which you don't see right now, but it's to prevent draft from sucking from the back of the boiler. So make sure you install that. Let me see if I can turn the light on. See, it uses that little screw and that little screw. We don't have it installed yet, but we're going to be putting that on. The SteamMax 100, the same like the Independent IN4. We have that 5-inch flue pipe. We have a 6-inch there with a stainless steel liner. Or, I wouldn't say it's a liner, but that's definitely an elbow. Is there? I don't know. You think there's a liner in there? What do you think? Think there's a liner in there?
I think they shoved an elbow in.
I think they just shoved an elbow in there. What do you want to bet? Let's see. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's go to the video. It looks kind of suspect, to be honest with you. I don't see anything corrugated about that at all.
Maybe it's hard.
Yeah, maybe they went on the roof and they shoved, I don't know, 25, 30 feet of flue pipe, right? Right, but that's not a stainless steel liner, though. Corrugated stainless steel liner, what's UL listed and rated. I don't know. I guess only time will tell. All right, we're using the Milwaukee M18 bandsaw, and we're cutting out the rest of our piping. We're going to throw in a coupling right there, and then we'll meet up the T with a 45. We're putting a coupling on that. We'll put a 90 on that, drop it straight down. And she's ready to drop any minute now. You got it? Here we go. There it is. Beautiful. Nice, beautiful cut right there. Perfect. Perfect. Perfect.
It could have been better.
Yeah, it's a little crooked, but we have a little bit of forgiveness with the MegaPress. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you would think that maybe it's 11 o'clock, maybe 11:30, and this is how much we have piped in. But no, we don't. It is 9:27 in the morning. Still that Monday, the 20th of November, still 2023. And you know, a year ago, a year in the future right now, we could be celebrating like crazy, like animals. Because this time next year will be after the 2024 election, where we vote in our commander-in-chief to run our great, amazing country. God bless America. God bless America. That's all I have to say. God bless America. That's the reason why we have the American flag on our uniforms. See? Good stuff. People do, yes, because we're very patriotic. Yeah. I sent them. I sent the Misfits of HVAC, Jennifer and, what's his name? He's wearing it. Guys, in case you guys don't know, there's a YouTube channel called Misfits of HVAC, and that's Ryan. Hughes man. He's representing the Pipe Doctor medium shirt. Large button down. I think short sleeve. I said short sleeves or long sleeves.
He said he's going to have to make a Mikey Pipes spoof video where I imitate him.
All right.
Gold chains.
Yeah, look at that. Very, very nice. We have just a little bit of pitch there. This is called our drop header. We have all of that steam here, right? All that steam being generated here, and it's violently boiling. And believe it or not, it's getting all the way up here. All the way up here. And there's a reason why this, from here, top of the boiler, right, which is there, to here, it needs to be a minimum of 18 inches. And we went up actually 27 inches here. We have a street 90, a regular 90, a short nipple there with a 90, our first T, our second T, and then we're going to pick up top of our Hartford loop to create our equalizer. We need an equalizer so the steam boiler outlet pressure is the same as the condensate pressure. Otherwise, it wouldn't work. And the dead men learned this, and they actually perfected this as they went along because they had no idea what they were doing. Think about it. There was no such thing as steam boiler piping, with Hartford loops and things like that. They made it work as they went along, and they learned from their mistakes. And we have to give our hats off, tip our hats to the dead men of steam. Before we start buttoning this bad boy up, using the Surgex by Rector Seal. Put it right there into that skim port. Now, a lot of you plumbers out there, you guys like to skim. Well, maybe you don't like to skim. Maybe you don't actually like to skim, but I was taught by some dead men that if you wipe the fittings well after you're cutting and threading it and removing all the oil. And you treat the boiler with like a product called Surgex, you don't have to skim. And that holds true. All right, I have never in my life skimmed the boiler. Knock on wood. So, Surgex, this is great stuff. This helps produce nice dry steam, and it also stops active surging in steam and hot water systems. Check it out. It's by Rector Seal. You can get this on Amazon. It's pretty cheap. Also, supplyhouse.com. Real people, real service. Good stuff. Surgex. Because we were hitting the low water cutoff with our vertical pipe off of our 2x3/4 heel tee, we rolled it on a 45, threw a 45 on it, and then we're going to come up more closer to the chimney. I'm going to hand this little piece to Mike. He's going to hang that from the back of the boiler. And before we connect our flue onto our vent damper, the manual, ladies and gentlemen, is very important. You guys read this. And I'm just as guilty sometimes. Right, that little plug right there. See that little plug? It's on the Field Controls vent damper, and it says, this plug, or the plug, is installed only if the appliance is equipped with an intermittent or direct ignition system. Failure to follow these instructions can cause odor problems and minor property damage due to moisture. Do not install on standing pilot systems. So we're going to take this little plug off, and that little plug is going to go right on that little hole right there. See that hole on that door, the damper door? Right, so go on there. And that way we're gonna reduce the possibility of odor and moisture control issues. But what's great about a vent damper is when the boiler is off, instead of the heat escaping going up the chimney, it closes, right? And then the heat can come out the back of the diverter in the back and dump into the conditioned space. Really nice. So you gain a little bit more efficiency. All right, let's get rolling because it's almost 10 o'clock. Yes, I was looking at that and I realized something's not right here. It has to be installed in a vertical position. The any relief valve. Well, these relief valves, especially these. Yeah. Yeah. We had to take out the nipple that we were putting onto that 45 because our Hartford loop would have been above the top of the sight glass, and that would have been cool. Would have been cool. So Daniel's tightening up that 45, pointing that bad boy up, and then we'll connect to our drop header to pick up our equalizer. All right, we are tightening up this nipple approximately 10 inches on top of the 2 by 1.25 inch steam tee. It's all about the leverage, and Daniel right now is holding back with the 24, and he's using the Team Red, the cheater, to tighten up that nipple. So holding back with the larger wrench always, if at all possible, and then use the smaller wrench to tighten up. While he's doing that, huffing and puffing because he hasn't been to the gym in a while, Mike is dry fitting our flue. We have a 6x5 smoke reducer. We're gonna have to get the grinder or the snips to cut back that flue pipe going into the chimney, the breaching of the chimney. Now we have a 45 and a street 45 rolled, and hopefully we'll be able to connect the piece. Where's the piece? Oh, right there. That's gonna go in there. That's gonna go in there. And a la peanut butter sandwiches. Maybe, just maybe. Oh yeah, she's gonna fit just like a glove. And it is 10:20 in the afternoon. In the morning, sorry. There it is. Look at that. Very, very nice. Very, 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 very nice. Fits just like a glove. Looks really, really nice. And we're maintaining just minimal pitch right there, as you can see. Look, she's favoring that line on the right-hand side, just the C hair. If you guys don't know what C hair is, I suggest you look at Urban Dictionary. Okay, a little bit of play there, but that's okay. She's in. Yes, she's in. And then we're gonna use, it looks like a coupling and 2 90s to connect to our wet return down there. And that is by Malco.
C5A2.
Wow, that is beautiful. Pretty cool. All right, while we're finishing up this install, I'm going to use House Call Pro, and I'm going to type in all the fittings and all the items that we use. That way I can get a good job costing here. Yeah, one of the benefits of using House Call Pro is that you could type in your own inventory, item by item, and that way you can have a good idea, exactly what the job costs you materials. All right, the last fittings. MegaPress saves considerable time. Beautiful. All right, ladies and gentlemen, full disclosure. 11:32. Still Wednesday, Monday, November 20th. 42 degrees out, according to my Apple Watch. Peter's just putting on our drip leg onto the relief valve. 30 PSI relief valve right there, by the way.
15.
Sorry, yes, 15. Oh, man, I think I'm retarded. I'm using my Fleer. I don't know what this is called. The Connect one? I don't know what it is. But I'm using my Fleer. And look at all that beautiful piping. How about you, Peter? You can go. Look at all that beautiful piping. It is nice and beautiful. Very, very nice and beautiful. It is. It's a shame we're about to cover it all up with a fiberglass steam pipe insulation. But that is beautiful. All right. Daniel just finished up doing a combustion analysis. See a little high there. A little high. All right. 64?
Maybe the oil stuff.
Yeah. 64, but our O2 and CO2 is dead on where it needs to be. Wow. Not even 12 o'clock, and we're basically done. We're going to wrap our steam header piping with the fiberglass steam pipe insulation. It is a code requirement here in New York to insulate the near boiler piping on our systems when we install them. So, did a combustion analysis. Daniel just filled out the service tag, marking today's date, new install. And looks nice, looks nice. All right, inside, right there, we have our thermostat relay. We have our ignition control, the Honeywell. Formerly Honeywell, now Residio. There's our transformer. There's our gas valve. Smack right there is our 5-inch automatic vent damper, our 15 PSI relief valve. In a second, I'll get on the other side. All right, it is 11:54. Come on. 11:54. See that? 11:54. Take two. Daniel?
Yeah.
I think we beat our roll. We beat our record.
You think so?
It's 11:55 in the morning. See? Hold on. 11:55. And look at it. Isn't she beautiful? Ain't she pretty? If she's pretty, smash that thumbs up button. Please. Do it now. I'd appreciate it in advance. Thank you. By the way, I can stare at this thing for, I don't know, at least an hour or two. Pull up a chair. Just admire it. Stare at it. That beautiful SteamMax. Beautiful, beautiful machine. In case you guys don't know, this is Burnham's new gas-fired steam boiler that I believe is going to replace the Independence. And it really sets a new benchmark for longevity, efficiency, and also flexibility. It's the all-new steam boiler that we've all been waiting for. We got 12 sizes. Okay, while we're sitting here and pulling up a chair and having maybe some tea and crumpets, 12 sizes from 75,000 BTUs, all the way to 550. And it's got a 10-year waterside corrosion warranty, residential only, under 300 though. If you're over 300, you don't get that 10-year warranty, all right? It has a larger steam chest, that area above the water line, where those heat transfer pins are gone, and there's no crown sheet fins. We have greater corrosion resistance in those critical areas, because you need that, right? Shouldn't be adding excessive water to a steam system anyway, but we have greater corrosion resistance in that critical area, which is above the water line, in the cast iron heat exchanger, the steam chest. And we have more. Since we have no above, we have more below. So we have more heat transfer pins below the water line, which will provide ample heat transfer and efficiency. And the sections, right? The 1, 2, 3, 4 sections. This is actually a 3-section. They're leak-free metal push nipples, not gaskets. Now, I don't know if this thing were to run empty, would it burn out those gaskets? I guess there are no gaskets there, it's just metal push nipples. So you wouldn't have a failure there, right? They also come with a pre-cut trim kit if you want to do the near boiler piping, with the threaded IPS steam fittings and nipples. You can buy that as well. They're available from $75 to $250. I like the MegaPress. We used a mixture of Viega and Apollo. My primary distributor for my equipment, which is FW Web. Special shout out, by the way, to the guys at FW Web in West Babylon, especially Andrew and Matt. Thank you so much. Andrew the best, by the way. Andrew, great job. Always delivering what I need when I need it and never telling me, no, it's not in stock. You call some other distributors like Ferguson or AF Supply. AF Supply usually has it at the best price, but you know what? When you give them an order and they deliver it and 5 of 20 things are missing and you don't know until you're actually receiving the order, it's not good. So that's why for my equipment, I rely on FW Web. Forget about those folks at Ferguson, right? My name is not, what's his name? Roger Wakefield. My name is not Roger Wakefield. My name is Mikey effing Pipes. Ferguson, no bueno. Sorry, Asher. Asher's my boy, and at the Lynbrook Ferguson for any of your HVAC needs, like Ream. Daniel's squeezing in. Look, we squeeze it in there. Oh, Peter, before you leave, can we get some spraying on and just clean off this the trim here? We have a lot of schmutz on both sides, actually. So, beautiful, 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 beautiful job. And you see that lime green tint on our water column? That's from adding the Surgex by Rectiseal. Gives you that better dry steam. All right, guys. You see steam on the ceiling? Probably from that air valve up there? Yeah.
Steaming.
Is she steaming?
Yeah. Well,
Let's go investigate. Yep. See that? She's steaming.
There's the boiler hall.
Yep. That's definitely a source of water loss. And that could definitely contribute to a premature failure of a steam boiler.
Should I raise it?
What?
Should I replace it and raise it?
We should talk to the homeowner and see if he wants us to change it. Yep. Now, I apologize in advance if I sound like a little bit of a commercialist there. U.S. Boiler Burnham, not a sponsor of the channel. The only sponsors of my channel are basically Bosch. Huge shout out to Bosch, love Bosch. But both of them leaking? Yeah. When I find something that is reliable and dependable, and I can put my name on it, we install it. And if it's all about trial and error. There's a reason why I don't put in a Will McLean steam boiler. There's a reason why I don't put in Peerless or Williamson or any other brand. I like Burnham. But there's a reason for that, because it's reliable, dependable. And if I can describe the features and specifications of what's available and help you guys out, the ones who actually put these stuff in, then together we can make the trades great again. And that's another reason why I formed the Mikey Pipes Philanthropy, nonprofit charitable organization, where I have a 501c3 organization where we provide free or low-cost plumbing, heating, and cooling services to those in the community who can't afford to hire a professional. It's that simple. If you're in my community and you can't afford to hire a professional, you reach out to me and we'll make it happen. We have fortunate enough to have a substantial amount of donors out there, not only from manufacturers, but also from individuals like you. Thank you so much. If you want to donate, there's a link in the description box down below. You can donate on PayPal, and your donation is tax deductible. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, be well, God bless, stay safe. All right, if you're still watching, this is like the end credits, the end cut. Not even the blooper, but you see how we clean the floor? We got our spray nine. You can get this from Ace Hardware, Amazon. It's great stuff. Be careful spraying it directly onto like a wall because you will take the paint off. But watch this. Ready? Okay, get it. Look at that. It's like magic. Beautiful. Look at that. Like magic. Amazing. Peter, here, look. Here I'm telling people not to spray it directly on the wall, and I'm doing exactly what I tell them not to do. We're wiping it off right away, but if it was like a deeper color paint, you would probably see it come off. Very nice. Look at that. Right there. Get those schmutz right there. There you go. Schmutz. Very nice. What do you think? This is the end cut, by the way. This is where we tell people that, you know, today we're done at a little after 12. Tomorrow we'll be done at what time? You haven't seen the job, but Peter, what do you think tomorrow? We're going to load up the boiler in the truck today. You'll go directly there tomorrow.
Is it more piping?
Water heater too.
And the water heater.
That's easy though.
Yeah, it's really easy.
But it's still time.
Do we have 4 people or 3 people?
Me, well, no. We actually only have technically 3, and then it's going to go to 2.
Okay.
I'm going to be there to help the 2 of you tomorrow. Bring the old one out, bring the new one in, and then go on service calls. Because this is like, I need heat for Thanksgiving.
I think if you're out by like 9,
2.
No, what?
2?
I feel like probably around 2.
No.
We basically had 2.5.
Yeah, you can't fit. How many people can fit in there?
Well, what about last steam boiler we did?
That was like a small closet too, like this. Not that small.
We were also kind of.
But it was like till 2.
No, we. Finished,
No, it wasn't until 2.
We finished at noon, and then we were doing small stuff until Mike came back.
That's right.
We never came back.
Yeah, it did.
Oh,
he
he did
did?
come back in the end.
We
Yeah.
also had Sam, and it's not like he made it faster.
Yeah. All right, guys. There's one other thing to do. Boiler emergency switch. I put their protective cover so no one accidentally turns it off. Back on there. If you want to get these, I print mine from Command Printing. They're in Hauppauge, New York. That's Hauppauge, New York. Tell them Mikey Pipes sent you from Pipe Doctor. You want the boiler emergency switch stickers. They're not that expensive. They're pretty reasonably priced, but you can customize them. If you don't want to say boiler, I want to say, heating emergency switch or furnace emergency switch, you can do all that stuff, but it's great branding and also clearly identifies that this is a switch you don't want to mess with. All right, we're back at the shop. It is 12:45. What, it smell like oil in the truck? Croil? I don't know. One of the benefits of working for Pipe Doctor, the team, we have abundance of ice. We have coffee, and not just any coffee. I have Hawaiian coffee. Okay, we have pastries. We'll show that in a second. I'll show it to you right now. Bow! Oh my God! And we have the employee den upstairs. Contains an Xbox, TV, couch. We have a shower down there, a nice brand new shower. But here's one of the biggest benefits, right? And when we're all done at the end of the day, and we're not driving, we have 1942 and Grey Goose in the freezer. And there's a check. There's a check in the freezer right there. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really, really appreciate it. Smash that thumbs up button. And if you're still watching, make sure you subscribe. We're going to have some pizza now.